Hello everyone, yours truly, Chrislevi13, and for this video right here, it's going to be a little bit like a show and tell because in one hand, we got several things to show you, and then in the other hand, with some updates, we got several things to tell you all, the viewers from around the world, the Vault Squad. One being, we got a package we received from Edwin Padilla to unbox right here live for you all in this video. We got a product that's sitting right over there to show you all, and when I learn how to really use that product and utilize it to the best of its ability, I'm going to be able to create content for you all right here on YouTube and throughout social media with that product. And we've got a slew of updates to tell you all. So sit back, relax, hopefully you'll enjoy this video. If you're new to the show, hit that subscribe button so we content from yours truly. So getting right into everything, we got to pick up the package that we got from Edwin Padilla and unbox this bad boy. So all I did was really cut the top of it, you know, so it'd be easier in the video to get over to actually see. Anyway, I probably know what this already is, that's based on our conversation, but I don't know what order they're in. So let's grab one. We got Halo 2 for the original Xbox, and let's look inside of it. Oh, it's complete inbox with the manual and everything. So it's complete, but obviously green screen, green Xbox cases. You won't be able to see that. So we got Halo 2 right there. Beautiful. And let's just pull out the rest of them real quick so we can get rid of this right here. Hit the dirt. We got Halo 4. Halo 3 ODST. Let's make sure it's got both the discs. Oh, it's got the multiplayer disc and got the manual. And so the Halo Wars with manual. Halo Reach with manual. And Halo 1. So we got all the Halo games right there. Obviously, you don't see Halo Wars 2. Obviously, you don't see Halo 5 and all that. But we'll get those physically. I mean, if I got them all these games on here on the Xbox One digitally, so I can stream them all for you all and all that. So yeah, Edwin Padilla sent me these games right here. I'd never expected him to send me things, but he reached out to me. We talked about it, you know, and all that, and he sent me these games. So these are going to stay in my collection forever, you know, because Halo is one of my favorite series of all time. But personally, to you, Edwin Padilla, I want to say thank you for being an awesome person in the community. Thank you for what you do, and thank you for sending those games. I never really had anybody really send me a ton of things until this year. You know, and you're one of the few people that actually sent me stuff outside of Lit Gaming 99, T-Belly and all that, and I gotta say thank you for that, you know, especially when it be at Halo, one of my favorite series of all time. Hell, getting all these things complete in box, you could have kept them in your collection. You could have gave them to somebody else, you know, more worthy than me. But you to give me these games, thank you, Edwin. Man, I can't thank you and can't continue building up our friendship and everything like that. And I can't wait to dive into these games on original hardware and play these on the discs that are actually here, because I'm gonna do that, you know. I'm that kind of person and everything like that. So let me put those to the side. The second thing we gotta do, I still want to say, Edwin, thank you, and thank you to everybody that's ever done anything for Chrislevi13. Now to the second thing that we've got. We've had this for about 2 weeks at the time of this recording, and that is this right here. And you may ask yourself, what is this? Well, I'm gonna put it close to the camera. Hopefully the camera will zoom in on it or something like that. You may be able to read it even though it's kind of blurry. It says PreSonus Autobox USB 96. I can put a mic or instrument cable into here. Here I can adjust the settings and all that stuff so I can hear it. Here it's got a mic cable. It's got main out for left and right. It's got the MIDI. It's got the USB. So I can plug it straight into USB on the computer and be able to use it. What does the audio box do? It means that if I were to use a regular standard mic outside of my Blue Yeti, I could use that for recording stuff, like stuff for podcasts, or for music and try to sing, which I've never tried, but maybe I might drive in that. Plus, having the instrument stuff in here, I can be able to plug up straight in, line in my guitar or bass, and be able to use a lot of digital programs that I'm going to have to learn about to be able to use this bad boy, because I've been wanting to record my music in a better light and better sound for you all. And all of that, and yeah, getting this thing, turning an amp up and getting it to play through my Blue Yeti or play on through my phone speaker is cool. I've made it sound decent in the past and everything like that. But for you all to do this right here, it means if I can mic up my amp and get crisper, clear, and plus using this, I'm able to save those sounds and then go and edit it itself, you know, and kind of equalize everything out. Plus, if I were to do line in and use digital amps and all that, I can find out sounds I want to equal things out, mids, this, bass, treble, whatever settings this may have, you know. So that's something cool. Definitely Studio Nintendo had me recommended me that months ago. You know, it's been about a year and a half. I've been trying to get an audiobook, something to do that. So now we finally have that. I ain't gonna say that I'm gonna do anything in the first month, second month, but it's gonna take me a couple months to really learn that, learn about a lot of digital programs, because when I learned that, I can record my guitar parts, but maybe I want to add some drums, or I want to find some bass or keyboards, you know, and I have to learn all that stuff. So it's gonna take me a minute to learn it, but I'm definitely gonna try to learn that stuff. And then third and last but not least in this show and tell kind of thing, where we showed you two things and we got some updates. As y'all seen, I've been going live on Twitch. Not gonna say that it's been long. It's been like maybe once or twice, maybe 3 times, right? Recently. Well, I wanted to go live on Twitch because I have a Twitch and I need to utilize it, you know, because I utilize my Twitch. Maybe some of those people will come over to the YouTube channel. Maybe some of the YouTube channel people will go over there, and vice versa. Or maybe it'll be some of the same people in both the chats. But I tried Restream and it just never really panned out for me because I can't ever get it to work right on my end. No matter what I do, maybe it's because I'm on a laptop, a very powerful laptop, but a laptop nonetheless, or whatever. So I thought, you know what? Let's still do live streams. Let's still do the podcast. Let's still do videos on my YouTube channel. But let's not make my YouTube as cluttered as it was in the past, where it was just content, you know, and everything like that. Let's utilize things like, hey, I like playing Call of Duty Warzone, and I got friends that play that game and they like playing the game with me, you know. Well, yeah, it's cool to play that game, but does the game like that do well on YouTube? For me, not so well, you know. So if I move that over to Twitch and I start doing well there, then maybe I can grow my Twitch and all that and everything like that and see how it goes, you know. And maybe things might be more positive for certain games over there. Now, obviously, there are certain series, more solo games that I'll play on my YouTube channel and still do some community nights over here on YouTube and still do the podcast over. But I can experiment with things, try out other games over on Twitch, because I play a lot of games. Because whenever I'm not working, I'm not with family, I'm not on a podcast, I'm not creating a video like I am now, I'm playing a lot of games in my free time. Because my free time, I play games, I watch anime, I watch wrestling, I watch fellow content creators' content, you know, and all that. And I try to just make my crafts better. And that's what I do every day. So if I'm playing a lot of games, and I don't want to clog my YouTube channel up where, hey, you did a video or something right there, but I can't find the video because there's it's like 6, 7, 8 streams, right? I can't find the podcast episode that you feature VG Mob Stream because there's all these live streams. Well, you know, I want to kind of keep the clutter down, so we're going to go live on YouTube still 2, 3 times a week. We're still going to have the podcast and mostly the live form on YouTube, but we're going to experiment with some things gaming-wise over on Twitch. More multiplayer stuff there, and also maybe even whenever I'm experimenting with music and all that, I can experiment with it there, and then I can go off camera, record this stuff, and then premiere it in a video on YouTube, you know. So the Twitch kind of gives me range to kind of experiment with things, you know, and things work, and talking with and see how conversations go, and then maybe I experiment with something that I want to bring over to YouTube and do it just on YouTube, or maybe I experience something and it works just for Twitch. We'll see what happens there, but that's what is happening there. It's not like I'm abandoning anything or anything like that. It's utilizing it. It's just like, hey, if I want to utilize my Twitch, my Instagram, my Twitter, my YouTube, anything like Chrislevi13, I need to utilize it more, you know, because if I don't and it's just there, people are going to say, hey, well, hey, he's got Chrislevi13 Instagram, but he never does anything here, you know. He's got dope thumbnails. He's got dope opinions and all that. I like to see him share them on Twitter or Instagram or something like that. He takes dope pictures, but he never shares them. And I need to utilize these platforms more. So instead of just being somebody that supports a lot of people on Twitch, why don't I get involved a little bit in the community on Twitch, learn more about it and everything like that, other than just being straight on supporter. So that's what that is there for. And yeah, I'm just going to continue grinding out videos, grinding out things, and doing the best I can for you all, the viewers from around the world, you know. I thank Edwin Padilla again for sending me these games, and hopefully I can get this video out to you all as quick as possible. But yeah, I'm going to have some fun doing that. And yeah, thank you all. If y'all ever want to send me anything, just let me know. If you ever have any suggestions on any content that I can do, as I put this back in the bag and set it right over here, just let me know. I'm very, very open to talking to my community. Feel free to join me in Discord, because once I hit 900, that Discord is going to go only shared out whenever I share it out, or tell Mod to share it out and everything like that. And hopefully we can hit 1,000 by the end of the year on YouTube, 100 on Twitch and everything like that. And yeah, continue to grind. If I said anything out of place or out of whack, I apologize. I just got off of work at the time of this recording. I've been off of work probably an hour, you know, so my mind's still going on that mode, you know, and everything like that. But I wanted to make sure I did this for Edwin. Tell y'all that we do got the guitar stuff in there, and basically right now I pretty much got everything minus 2 things for my setup that I'm gonna try now on my birthday, and that's some RGB lights. So if anybody can help me get some RGB lights, and then maybe some speakers that I can work for the guitar interface and my PC simultaneously, and that's pretty much where my goals are going now. And other than that, it's creating content and building friendships with you all, the viewers from around the world. Thank you, and I'll see you all later. Do me the biggest favor of all, that is stay awesome.